Guy. Huyu ni nani ameiva hivyo? Z. Uni nani ameiva hivyo? Everyone around him kept dying. Like, I'm asking for money. He's like, no, I used it to fund a funeral. Let me ask you a question. You, if you died, let's say you died today, would your mom let your friend pay all the funeral bills? 5K.
1, 2, 3, fuck it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
How is all the funeral? It's so expensive to die, bro. It's so expensive. It can't be 5K. It can't be 5K. There's no way. Kwani mlimzika na gunia? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nyambuzi, only because I'm not good. You like my vocals? You know you do, darling. Today I have a story about the audacity. Okay, it's not about the audacity. If we're being honest, this is my audacity. Yeah, cause I think even I do be carrying a considerable amount of audacity around with me on a daily basis, on a regular schmegular. Okay, so what's the story? The story is so dumb, I don't even want to tell it, and it's so cringe-worthy. Anyway, this is about my 2-day relationship that I got into for 2 days. You'll see why it was 2 days. So let me start from the beginning, from how I know this guy. So this guy, let's give him a name. Kevo, Voke is an attendant in a shop where they sell phone covers, and Elsie is my friend. I have a friend called Elsie. So I told Elsie, I have a new phone, I need a phone cover, so take me to go get a phone cover ASAP, ma'am. I need a phone cover, and you know I'm a fanatic. Okay, I used to be, I don't think I am anymore since COVID started and quarantine and that whole but you get what I'm all about. Okay, so I told Elsie. I woke her up while she was just chilling, minding her own business, thinking about the things of the law. You know what she all about. And I'm like, hello, Elsie, you told me you know a place where they sell really good phone covers. Kuja unipeleke. Alafu Elsie juu yeye ni fala, akanisikiza. Akakuja. Akani take wapi? Kubai nini? Phone cover. I'm actually dying. Anyway, so Elsie Jueni Fala kanisikiza, akanikujia, akanipeleka wapi? Tao. Akanipeleka Tao, akanipeleka nikanunue phone cover. So I actually got the phone cover, but when I went, have you seen that TikTok for don't fall in love with him and then you turn and they're like, fucking hell. Have you seen that video? I don't think I'm doing a good job at describing, but it's that TikTok for don't fall in love with him, and then the girl looks at him and she's like, fucking hell, and then she's like, okay. Yeah, that was me. When I got into the shop, it was someplace up and it was deep, like it was so hidden. It's a store in town and it's someplace upstairs. So we went up the stairs and then we got to, I'm like, guy. Huyu ni nani ameiva hivyo? Z. Uni nani ameiva hivyo? 2019 nani alikuwa ameiva? That's cloud chasing. Mbona unaiva nani 2019? Imagine this. I just got into the store. I'm like, Jesus. This man was looking very edible. I'm not gonna lie. He was too hot. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's like God was, I don't know, I can't even do it. Yeah, but the hotter in Nairobi, that's why I'm telling you, my advice, date ugly men, because the hot ones are just, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that shit. It's addictive. It's problematic. It don't make no sense. Now, wanajionanga sana. Don't do it. Don't date a hot person. But marry a hot person because the kids. You get what I mean? You know? You get the dynamics of my thinking. Use your third eye. Mine said. Use your third eye. Third eye. I'm weird. Anyway, so I got into the store. And then I looked at him. I'm like, sir? No. To make this whole story a lot more interesting. You know what I mean? A lot more interesting. I knew this guy. He was the son of one of my teachers in high school. I feel like I'm describing so much with my hands and I'm not in the frame. Yeah, that's better. So there's no consistency. There's no vacancy. What was I saying? Yeah, he was the son of a teacher that I had in high school. So I was just like, that's kind of a plus because I feel like I already know you, you know, like, umeruka line. In the process of getting to know one another, you've come a little closer because, you know, I know you. Or I've seen you my whole high school life. In fact, they lived in a compound and he was so tall and he used to work with them. He was like, hey, Ebu, let's not even get there. I'm gonna make you fall in love with him and he's full of crap. You don't want to go there. I'm jumping ahead of myself. So that was the first day I met him. I bought my phone cover, but then it was a buy one get one free offer, and then I left the free one on the counter. So when I went home, when I left the shop, I took Elsie someplace else. Fala tuka nunua viatu. I took her to buy shoes, and then we went back because I was like, damn, I've left my phone cover. I'm gonna have to go get back. Also, that was like an excuse because you know what I'm all about. You know, I'm gonna make my way around seeing this guy again. So I told Elsie, take me back because I've actually left my phone cover. So we went to the store, but he wasn't there. Did we go back? Yeah, we did, but it was closed. I think it was closed or there was no one in the store, and then we went home. So later I DM'd her. I asked Elsie even knows the name of the page. If I said the name of the page, all you people will know who I'm talking about, and that's not what I'm trying to do. That ain't what I'm trying to do. So kwanza nikunywe maziwa kidogo. You know, and it's like demonic because he's doing things, or like when a person is doing something and it's demonic, and when things are happening to them and you're like, that's not okay. Mwadhani. So cute though. Anyway, so this guy, I went home and then Elsie sent me the page. So I DM'd the page and I was like, blah blah blah, hello, I left my free phone cover on your counter, can I come get it, blah 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 blah. Then the one who was responding to me, the one who was in charge of the account at the time, DMs back and he's like, or she, I don't know who it was. Oh no, it's him. He actually, because he went, oh yeah, let me just give you my number so when you get there you can just call me. If I wouldn't be there, then I'll call the attendant so she can give you the case that you left, or she can confirm that you actually left a case. So I was like, okay, no biggie, you know, all that. And I was like, okay, fine. So he gave me his number. Then I went and I picked the free phone case that I had. But that phone case, I actually gave it out after my phone was stolen. My previous phone was stolen. So it used to glow in the dark. I didn't know that when I was taking it from the counter, from the shop. So I went home and then at night I'm using my phone. I'm like, what the hell? So I DM him and I actually messaged him. I WhatsApped him. Kierere. Sasa I wouldn't be telling you the story if I didn't have the Kierere. Now, what is the case glowing? namwambia ili. So why are we discussing this, sir? That's how you know I like him. So I DM'd, I went to his WhatsApp, I WhatsApped him. I'm like, hey, I told him, you know how when you sell something, you should tell a customer that it probably blows up. Like, oh yeah, here, have this pencil. Or I forgot to tell you, it blows up. That's how I felt about them not telling me that it glows in the dark. So I'm like, you should have told me it glows in the dark. Hi, a lot. Hi, too much. Hello, sir. So I started talking to him, but then that day I'm like, we should go out like on a date or something, and he's like, okay, fine, but he wanted me to treat him, which was fine. Like, I didn't have a problem. So we went out in town that day, and then we had a meal. I had a meal, he had a meal. I paid for it, and then Nyambu. But also even me, I was put in a spot. So like, we'd been texting a lot, so that made him feel like we knew each other. No, there's no justifying what I'm about to tell you next. So this guy is like, he was sitting across each other in the restaurant, and then now he takes a photo of me and he posts on his WhatsApp status, and then he's like, some corny ass caption asking me to be his girlfriend. And I was like, you cute and everything, you cute. So I said yes, cause I'm dumb, cause I don't think Nyambu unanipea stress. So cause I'm stupid, I said yes. I've agreed. Like, after meeting this guy for the second time, I said yes to be his girlfriend. Cause I'm thick. I'm even thick, but thick. So I said yes, and then he took a photo again and posted it on his story, on his WhatsApp story, and he's like, she said yes. So people are congratulating him. But also, don't you think I was put in a spot kidogo? Ebu tell me Apple in the comment section if I was like put in like a situation I can't run away from. I like to console myself like that. Todo, why? What is the reason, Nyambuta? Why did you say yes? Todo, nyodo wake, nyodo wadoe, nyodo wake, todo. I'm just dumb, by the way. So I said yes. That day he was using Swivel to book a bus to go home, and then that day he told me he was getting paid. Like, he does gigs, he does whatever the hell he does. I don't know nothing anyway. So he says he's just been paid that day. Like, they paid him cash. And then I was walking him to his bus because I had just parked my car close by, so I didn't have to struggle. I was gonna drive home. What was he doing? Oh, he was going home with the Swivel bus. He booked his bus on Swivel. And then he said, oh, give me a second, I need to go and take a piss. I'm like, easy, fine. So he left me with his bag, and then he ran inside a building. He walked around there, so I assumed he knew the place. So he just walks into a random building and then goes to the washroom. And then when he comes back, he takes his bus. Like, he says bye to me. He's holding my hand. At this point, I'm like, who's seen that meme for Ati? Hi, it's a tour guide, I think, and a white girl is recording, it's filming, and then she's like, hi, and then he's like, okay. That's the look everyone is giving me each time I cough around them. Anyway, so yeah, I said that happened, and he went home, he took his bus, I went home. Now when I was getting home, I saw that he'd been trying to call me, but I didn't pick up because I was driving. Then when I got home, now that's when I called him back, and I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, oh, it's okay, never mind, but I think I dropped all the money I'd been paid with today in the washroom. Like, that's so unfortunate. Me, I was very sorry. Like, I'm sad. Sir, our money, because obviously he was gonna spend it on me. I'm saying our money, tragic. I was sorry, like, you know, I was sad about it. And I was sad about like him losing his money. I was like, it's really hurtful when you work for money and then you lose it. it's sad. I'm sorry. Like, I was sorry for him at the time. And then he was like, no, it's okay, I got home anyway. I called an Uber. Like, he didn't have money, so he shukad midway, and then he shukad the bus midway, and then he called an Uber and got home, and then I think his mom paid for him or something. I don't remember the situation, but yeah, it's something around that. You get the idea, the general idea. That's the general idea. So we continue talking the next morning. Mind you, I've known this guy how long? Nyambu. Stress. So imagine the next morning he sends me a video of him telling me good morning on Snapchat. Good morning, but then he adds, like, he calls me Mrs. and then he says his surname. And if I say his name, y'all gonna know who I'm talking about. And I am ready about that life, cause yeah. No, I'm not gonna say his name or where he's from. I'm just going to say that he said, let's say for example, Mrs. Voke. His name is Voke. That's what we decided at the beginning of the video. So he's like, good morning, Mrs. Voke. And I'm like, okay, that's suspicious to me. That's suspicious, because that's when the timeline started hitting me in my head. I'm like, have you known me like 2 seconds? Have you not known me like 2 seconds? Mrs. Voke? Okay. Yes. So I tolerated it. He was very intense, because Mrs. They're suspicious. So he that was the first time. So the next day, like after that meeting, he says, oh yeah, you know, could you please loan me some cash, cause I need I need to arrange for my gig, bloody blah 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 blah, something like he was gonna have a gig. He was looking forward to a gig, but he needed capital and he had just lost his money. So I was like, oh okay, but I was so young then, like I was 19. What money did I even have? What is money for? So he asked me for cash. I had just started saving, actually. That's the semester I started saving, second year. But not that I'm a consistent saver. I do be spending my money just the way I feel like, and brokenness lures, it locks. brokenness. Uko broke. Go broke. Go from that beat to make it sick. Anyway, so where was I? Mtu ananikasirisha, hebu story ishe. Nimefika wapi? Where he asked me for money, so I'm like, yeah, sure. So I loaned him some money, but I used to save with M-Shwari, which I still do. So you can fix your credit score on M-Shwari. It makes me happy. Saving on M-Shwari makes me happy, because sometimes it feels like Safaricom, you ask Safaricom to put some respect on your name. You know, saving with M-Shwari is kind of nice for me. I feel good saving on M-Shwari. But the downside with saving with M-Shwari is I have a locked savings account. So if I need to use the money, I need to withdraw it today so I can get it in 2 days. And that's not the most convenient thing. But the point of me saving it in a locked savings account is so I don't keep. You know, yeah. So that happened. I didn't have the I didn't open my third eye, as Mina said, and I just gave him my money. I gave him like 5 G's. I gave him 5,000, and I remember he was like, "Ati, for Christ's sake, why are you using? Excuse me, why are you using for Christ's sake? Like I have your money and I owe you. Wait, so mad." Imagine I gave him my cash. So I gave him my money and he's like, okay. before it came out, like the 2 days before the money got withdrawn, I could withdraw the money from my M-Shwari. He was like, you can't just, you can just do it. Sometimes they bring it earlier. Like sometimes M-Shwari allows you to withdraw the money earlier than 48 hours, before 48 hours elapse. And I was like, okay, you're sounding like you're forcing me about my money, but okay. So I withdrew it for him. I was reluctant. Something deep down in my balls was like, nyambu, usifanye hivyo. But I was like, ati, skuski, unasema, skuski. Yeah, that was me. So I gave him the money and I forgot about it. Like he was doing his gig, blah 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 blah. I don't care, do you? And he said he borrowed it on a Thursday. He's like, I'll give it back by Tuesday next week. Tuesday next week but 1, Tuesday next week but 2, Tuesday next week but 3, Tuesday next week but 4, Tuesday next week but 5, Tuesday but 6, Tuesday but 7, Tuesday but Tuesday but 9, Tuesday but 20, Tuesday but 38. Yeah. I didn't get it until Tuesday next week but 38. Next week but 1 is which one? Ahead or backwards? After I just removed the whole mixtape. Next week but 1. Next week but 1, next week but 2. Oh yeah. Let me tell you. Once he got the money, that was it. Like I honestly wouldn't mind helping out my significant other with money, because if we're in a relationship, we're growing each other, plus I trust you enough. I don't know why I thought I trusted him in 2 weeks. Nyambu. Ah, nyambu na stress. Nyambu. I'm actually damn low-key. Excuse me. Nikona homa. Dikoda hoba. But my cold is doing a lot better. I'm only now just coughing. Yeah, I'm just coughing now. So what was I saying? I didn't get the money until like months after. But now this is where the story starts to get a little murky, a little morbid, even some might say a little kaudo funny, kaudo itareda, kaudo disgusting, kaudo unfortunate, if I may say, if I do say so myself. Let me tell you, this guy, he starts giving me stories of his life, because now we're talking. So it's like, no, this is our talking stage in the relationship, which is weird because, yeah, you know, you get it. He's texting me, he's like, he had a baby once. Her name was Amy. I think I can say that because I do not believe the story. I will start the story by saying that I do not believe the half of it. Half of anything he said, I can bet money it was all a lie. But now he starts telling me, he tells me how he had a daughter called Amy. She died the mom was mistreating her a lot. Not the mom of the guy, the mom of, like, now the girlfriend who got the baby mama. Now I'm like, that's why I should have run. I'm 19. Why the hell does this have a, because that makes no, yeah. That should have been my cue to run, but now I can't run. Niggas got my money. Bitch better have my money. So he has my money, and I'm young, and that's hella money to me. That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot. Relax. Anyway, so he took it. He starts telling me how about this daughter that he had once. She was mistreated, blah blah, she broke her hand, the mom didn't take her to hospital, blah 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 blah. End of the story is she died in his arms. Okay, Nancy Drew. Okay, Chimamanda Ngozi, umeanza kuandika vitabu. umeanza kuandika vitabu Chimamanda. Sasa hapo nimeona you become an author. Why is it so book perfect? Ati she died in his arms. How? Death suspicious? Because she broke her hand. Like, I don't understand how she broke her hand, not going to hospital, blah blah blah. Death. Some about that just ain't quite right with me. But we move. Because I'm stupid. I let that story go. Cause I'm say it after me, kids. Cause I'm stupid. Cause I'm yes. That was the first story. The second one was now this time I was like, you're giving me murdery vibes, rapey, murdery, feeling himself, serial killer vibes. Nah, Dequeda, I do not subscribe. I don't subscribe. I unsubscribe. Why you thought I had subscribed to this channel? Nime unsubscribe, bro. Todo, this relationship is not relationshiping, and it's in an disturbed because my heart was not at peace. So I met him in town once, and I was like, no. That's not even what prompted me to leave. What prompted me is he had dated my cousin. Not dated, but when we were kids, I remember when we used to have sleepovers, I remember texting him one day, like, on her behalf, because she was shy about texting him, or she didn't feel like she had the facilities for that. And I remember taking her phone and texting him for a while and pretending I'm her. You know what we used to do as kids when we used to go for sleepovers? Yeah, that's what I did with my cousin. And then my cousin, I had totally forgotten that story. So when I posted him on my story my status, my cousin was like, oh, you guys are together. I said, sir, I knew him from somewhere. I knew. And then that's when I remembered, damn, this is Kedo uncomfortable, Kedo unfortunate, but I have to leave, I'm sorry. So I broke up with him. I told him sidai hii form yako na allow me to excuse myself. Yeah, allow me to excuse myself, sir. I will be leaving this relationship, obviously, because you are giving me very serial killery vibes. Nah, Dequeda. So after I left him, remember, I've left him with my money, and I've left in town. I'm like, what do you want? Like, he's like, don't leave me. He's asking me not to leave him, and I'm like, it makes no sense because my cousin told me, my cousin has done this, and I can't because it makes no sense. It's weird for me and my cousin. Obviously my cousin before bros before cousins before. Okay, that's not going, there's nothing that rhymes with cousin, but yeah, I was like, I can't be with you because my cousin, first of all, and that's gonna leave a dent in my relationship with her, and I'm not trying to do that. So allow me to excuse myself, sir. Thank you very much. So I left, and then in town mbele ya watu hapo tu kwa barabara ananiuliza, please don't leave me. I'm like, okay sir, okay. Sasa mbona unakata ni kuache na mimi nakuacha? Imagine he starts walking behind me and I'm like, what do you want? He's like, you. I said, sir, crazy. Anyway, he didn't give me back my money until like 3 months after I threatened him. And yeah, I blocked him on all platforms. I still see him selling. I'm not gonna tell you. I was about to, but I might say that I'd be problematic. I caused chaos today. I caused kidogo chaos. I stir the pots. Just kidogo. It's just stirring, you know what I'm all about. I stir the pot kiasi. But yeah, imagine we've come to the end of this story. Tell me how crazy I am for doing that. Because that relationship lasted literally 2 days.